Alright, so we need to talk about the greatest Royal Rumble. Not about the magnificent scale of it or the ever-changing card. We need to talk about the one thing that it's missing. Yes, I'm sure it's not escaped your attention that there will be no matches on this show that in any way feature women. No wrestlers, no managers, no nothing. And people are, quite rightly, angry about this. You see, WWE have made a massive song and dance about the scale of this event. It's got every major title on the line. They're wheeling Brock out for it. There's a 50-man Rumble. It's called Greatest Royal Rumble. For f***'s sake, they've left no room for subtlety or nuance, and they really want us to buy in to the size and the importance of this show. So what else can you read into the exclusion of women other than they're not that important to the company? Yes, it's not their decision, it is at the behest of the Saudi authorities, but that means they've put profit ahead of equality. I mean, that's how a lot of people see this, for all they talk up there, and this is a quote, unwavering dedication to women. As soon as someone's dangled a juicy enough financial carrot in front of them, they've forgotten about it. But, and this is why I'm doing the video, it's slightly more complicated than that. Okay, so point one, this is Saudi Arabia, and yes, looking at it from the Western world, the way they treat and view women seems obscenely outdated to us. I mean, women were only given the vote for the first time in 2015, and while, yes, that sounds completely mental to us, it really isn't. Women in the UK got the right to vote in 1928, which was, yes, that was ages ago, but it still required enormous social and political upheaval to achieve. Women literally had to die in this country to get the right to vote. So I don't really think we get to be too sneery about Saudi Arabia just because they're 90 years behind us. Like, there's been a lot of human history, hundreds, thousands of years of modern society. 90 years is not a long time. If you think I'm glossing over the issue here or in any way excusing it, I'm honestly not. The way women are treated in Saudi Arabia currently is entirely wrong. But I also think that saying that WWE have put money and commercial opportunities and exposure and new markets ahead of its women's division is not entirely accurate. Ultimately, they could end up playing a very important role in improving things there. Eventually. Like 6 months ago, women wouldn't have even been allowed in the arena for this event. Like, they were barred from watching sporting events in Saudi Arabia, full stop. But last October, that changed. A decision was made by the Saudi General Sports Authority to allow women into sporting events. And that is the same organization WWE are working with on these events. They've lifted the driving ban, they've got mixed public areas, and the current Crown Prince is pushing a major raft of social reforms designed to modernize the country. Now, is that enough? Absolutely f***ing not. Of course it isn't. But things are improving. WWE have got a 10-year contract with the Saudi General Sports Authority, which means there's going to be loads of other big showpiece events just like this one over time. Now, does their decision to omit their women's roster deserve scrutiny? Yes. Does it deserve criticism? Yes, but they have got time, and you'd hope a plan to get them there eventually. In December, Sasha Banks and Alexa Bliss had the first ever women's match in the UAE, which, without getting into the very complex minutiae of Middle Eastern tradition, is not a wholly dissimilar place from Saudi Arabia. So things are changing, and WWE is at the forefront of that change. I mean, come on, like, we're what, 10 years removed from the last bra and panties match at a WWE live event? Like, yes, they are obviously hugely different problems in regards to the way women are treated, but the moral high ground in this situation is at best negligible. Look, if we get 5 shows down the line and Greatest Survivor Series still doesn't feature a single women's match, then yes, WWE are absolutely complicit in the social problems of this country and should be roundly criticised for doing shows there. But this is show number 1, and sweeping massive cultural change doesn't happen quickly. 10 years ago, women in Saudi Arabia couldn't drive, they couldn't attend sporting events, they couldn't vote, they couldn't run for political office, they couldn't even get access to basic government services like education and healthcare without the approval of a male guardian. And that's all changed in a decade. Now, yes, obviously they've still got a long way to go, but I don't think you can point the finger at WWE and say that by running shows in this country, they are somehow betraying the trust of their female staff and fans, because ultimately positive change is happening in this country and they could be a major part of that starting on Friday. But I don't know, that's just me. Let me know what you think by leaving a comment below, and don't forget to like, share and subscribe. We're going to be live streaming Greatest Royal Rumble live here on What Culture Wrestling, because of course we are. It's going to feature me, Jules, Phil, and a secret bald special guest, so do join us for that. And until next time, my name has been Adam Cleary, and I'll see you soon. Why would you look at that? You got all the way to the end of the video and your mother said you'd amount to nothing. What are the chances? While you're here, why not watch one of our other many possibly quite good channels, or watch another video which will be largely in the same vein as the quality content you've just endured. Go on then.